you see my screen?
Yes, you can see your screen.
Okay. Yeah, I think what you asked me was just the setting up of a new account. I think if you see where the cursor is, I think it's a question of you just go there, and then you go here. It says set up a new account, create a new account, and then you click there. Okay, and then you'll see there are options there. You have demo account, live account, switch account. Then one could go and just you click on the demo account, and there you are. Then you can go on the demo account. You can choose the amount you want to deposit, or you can put your cursor there and put in the 2,000. Then you elect the currency that you want. Then the leverage, of course, is there, which has been fixed. And then once you're done with that, then you just say, you click on create new account, and then you're ready to go. Yeah, I think it's just simple. I think CTrader makes it I think quite simple in 2 or 3 simple steps. The way they've set up the platform. Then.
Yes, thank you, Vincent. The reason why we were doing this small recap is we've received some requests from members on how to, to set up the 2,000 account. I think because most people, when they click there, probably they do not see $2,000. So I think it's very important the way you have shown that you can actually type. It may not appear in the drop down, but you can actually just type 2,000 and then you change the currency from euro to USD, and you leave the leverage at 1 to 100, and you are ready to go. Then you click on create account and you're ready to join the challenge. So thank you very much, Vincent. At this juncture, I think everybody has seen what Vincent has shared. I've also recorded it. We'll be sharing, so you can stop sharing your screen. I want to invite Coach to give us closing remarks, and then now we can give a chance to other traders to give us also their observation on what they've seen on the $2,000 challenge, and if they can also ask questions if they're facing any obstacles. This is the place to state so that we can help each other. They say iron sharpens iron, and I believe together we will become better traders if we learn from each other. So welcome, Coach, and then we can open.
Okay. Thank you, everybody, and good evening. And when I see what's happening in this group, I am actually overjoyed because, like I've mentioned before, initially when I was talking to most of you people individually, Forex was like a foreign language. And now, barely 6 months down the line, you guys have not only learned what Forex is, but I can almost say with confidence, you're probably as good, if not better, than a majority of the people who actually have learned Forex already. So it is my joy to actually see what is happening. Part of what you're seeing happening in the group, dynamics in terms of different people presenting or sharing, I think all that has been my dream, to actually let this evolve so that I fade away and you guys grow and become better and stronger, And so basically, I want you guys to own this and just run with it, because very, very soon, when you start trading real live money, you'll sit back and then you can thank me later, because you will probably be more comfortable. Okay. So I guess addressing that in particular, I just want to mention, I think Vincent had asked, So how will this be different from trading the real live account? Well, when I started, I didn't tell you guys, but I started with the toughest part. Where the toughest part normally is, and you ask anybody, feel free and just talk to people. Ask them more. Do you make pips a day? And you'll be surprised. Many of them, the hardest thing is even to make consistently, even make 5 or 10 pips regularly, like daily. They can't. They can't. Whereas for us, that was our first task. Our first task was to try and get you guys to be able to consistently make 5, 10, 15, 20, even 100. And many of you guys became so good that that was no longer exciting. Okay. So now the idea of having an account you can manage, when I decided $1,000 and 0.01 lot size, I know I had put you guys on a very, very tight, very, very tight margin. Hence, growing $1,000 account will require a lot of patience. In fact, for those of you guys who within that short time were able to hit as high as 1,200, 1,300, even 1,200, that is already about 20% of the capital. Now, 20% of the capital, I can tell you for free, banks don't even give you back a return of 20% in 1 year. And many of you were able to do that within a very short time. But of course, I didn't want to tell you then, because then maybe your head would have become big. I mean, which is okay, that's fine. But now that we've gone a notch higher, 2,000 pips, it's now a little easier to actually grow this account. Like, I think if you look at, I think Vincent and, Jackson, many of you were able to hit at least $30 or $40, even 50. In fact, somebody did $70 just for the day. Now, $70 for the day in a $2,000 account, which means after the second day, you'll actually be probably 140, 150, 100 plus by second day, which means in about another 10 days, you're looking at almost 1,000, almost. Not quite, but I'm just, I'm trying to estimate. So what am I doing? What I have done is I have relaxed the rules to allow you to have the flexibility of having a bigger capital and a bigger lot size. And once you have a big capital and you have a bigger lot size, then generally you can make a lot more money. I have no doubt about your ability to make pips. That one I have no doubt. But now it is you doing a balancing act. When you do translate to transition to the real money, I think there will be nothing that you will see that will be different. The only difference is now you'll be conscious that now you have real money. Okay? But the way we've been doing this, I think we've put you under very, very tight conditions, which has helped you mimic the real live trading session. Yeah. In fact, the next challenge, if we can do this in 2 weeks, which I hope you guys can do, at least reach 2,500 in the next 2 weeks, then I want to now change the leverage, because so far we've been using a normal standard leverage, which is when you have your own money, 1 to 100 is still the best. Okay, standard lot, which means you're moving quite some money with your 1 to 100 leverage. Now, when we finish this challenge, I will pull down the leverage to a very small leverage, and let's carefully try and grow that. It's okay, I'm going to give you guys a heads up. It's important. For those of you who will be able to grow that up, please keep your records. These statements I've been telling you all along to keep and keep and keep. they will come in handy. You know why? Because I'm going to introduce you guys to a few, they're called prop firms, where they have capital. They have capital, but they don't have people to trade for them. They have capital and they're looking for people who are consistently successful traders. Okay. And so my goal, my desire is at some point, I will then introduce you guys to these guys, and you then will go ahead and trade live for them. But for you to trade live for them, initially, they will tighten the conditions, kind of like what we've been doing. Okay. And then once you reach a certain level of proficiency, you will start sharing real money, profit with them. So that's just an FYI. So if you're wondering whether I have a goal, yes, I've had a goal all along. And my goal is to transition you guys, from one level to the next. If I had certificates, I would actually give you guys certificates, but really there's no worldwide curriculum that has been set up, to indicate proficiency or something like that. So we just have to believe that if you're able to grow this kind of account, and when I change the leverage and you're still able to do it, then to me, you're good enough to actually trade live. And that's why I keep trying to encourage you guys, and you encourage your friends also not to give up, because we are almost there. We're almost there. We passed, the ABCs a long time ago. So we are almost there, almost, just a little bit, and then we'll start playing with the real money. So anyway, having said that, I just want to say thank you. I am really very, very, very happy, very pleased at what is going on. Keep trying, keep challenging yourself. If you want to do some experiments, it's okay. You can now you know how to open another demo account. You can do that on your side, but that might be okay. So let's work with this challenge, and then when we go to the next level, then from there you're free. Okay. So I don't have anything else to add unless you guys have any questions. If you need me, I will hand back to back to Ken, and the team, and then we'll take it from there. Ken, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Coach. Traders, you have had it right from Coach. So we are being prepared to, for bigger things. So thank you very much for seeing it through. They say that life is not just about starting something, but sticking and seeing it through, through to the end. So at this juncture, I would like to welcome any questions or observation. What you have seen, are you enjoying the new challenge? Are you enjoying the increased lot size? This is an open session for you to give your feedback or to ask any question that you might have, so that we can help each other. So the floor is open. Hello, Alex, Patrick, Phoebe, Julie, any questions? All right, I take it that we do not have questions. Is that right? Probably we have understood. Then if there's no questions from the traders, then maybe we'll call it a night. And then tomorrow is another day for us to trade. As Coach has said, remember we have a goal. Let's try to grow the account. And then now we can play with the other variable in the equation. Now we have seen and we are comfortable on making pips. Now we are playing with one of the variables, which is the lot size. Now the next variable to play around with will be the leverage. And of course, as we do that, then we balance the risk vis-a-vis the profit. And that is what will make us professional, successful traders. So if you do not have any questions, then I would want to call it a night. We will share the recording of this class for the benefit of the ones who are not able to join. And I wish you a successful trading day tomorrow. Jackson usually is very cautious. Tomorrow is Friday. He normally trades cautiously on Fridays. But I believe that we're going to have a good day tomorrow and also next week, so that we grow and learn together on this Forex trading. So thank you very much. And I wish you a good day trading tomorrow.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Coach.